Alright guys, so I am back to show you finally how to make the candy cane fence that I saw on the Hallmark channel, and it's a show, I think it's called Home and Family or something, but anyway, that's where I got the idea, was from the Hallmark channel. So these are the supplies you're gonna need, and don't worry because I'm gonna insert like the list of stuff that you're gonna need. Now I'm gonna tell you just the supplies for half of a fence, and then you could just of course double it to make 2 fences if you want. All right, so this is what you're gonna need. All right, so you're gonna need 1-inch PVC, schedule 40 is what we got. This is 1.5 inch PVC. You're gonna need a duct tape, red, something to measure, tape measure. You're gonna need 6 ornaments, the smaller ones, whatever size you decide to put on the fence, and 1 large one. I got these at the dollar store. At the Dollar Tree, there were 7 ornaments for $1, and then this one was $1. You're gonna need something to cut your PVC with, or you can use a sawzall if you have one. You're gonna need 2 pieces of rebar. That's to stake it in the ground. You're gonna need some kind of acetone. I just had this, so this is what I used. You're gonna need some 2-inch screws. I just used drywall screws because that's what we had at home. You're gonna need a drill bit, I think that's what this is called, to make a pilot hole. And then you're gonna need a regular drill and a glue gun. All right, so first you're gonna have to cut your PVC into the specified lengths that were on the list, or you can make the fence bigger or shorter, whatever you decide, but this is just what I used. So let's get the 4-foot pieces cut. All right, so I already measured it out 4 feet. I just marked it with a marker. That's the 4-foot length. Now let's cut it. All right, so I cut the PVC. As you saw there, that's schedule 40. That's why I was able to use these PVC cutters, and I'm not strong like Scott, so I just put it on the ground and put my weight on it. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but that's the way I did it. And the first fence, made the mistake and I bought the cheaper one. I don't know what kind of, it's not 40, schedule 40, it was a cheaper one. And you can't use those cutters, you have to use the sawzall. That's why I said you can use either a sawzall or that thing, because I had to use the sawzall for the other one because those PVC cutters, they kind of just smush the cheap PVC. You have to use the sawzall. I could not cut the PVC with those cutters. That's why for this fence I got the 40 gauge, so I could just use those cutters much easier. All right, second step, get this writing off of the PVC pipe. All right, let's get to it. All right, so you can use either regular acetone that they sell, or I just had this nail polish remover, and this works just fine. Also, I think if you have cotton balls, it'll probably work better. You probably need a lot of cotton balls, but I'm just using paper towel. I'm just gonna show you guys real quick, and then I'll do it off camera. But look how easy this comes off. Well, it's not very real easy, but so I'm just gonna go ahead. It'll take all of the writing off. It's red, it's gonna be striped, so I'm not too worried about making it perfectly white. So just use your nail polish remover or your acetone. It'll even take off this black. It's not gonna be perfectly white. I guess if you do it enough, it will be, but. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take it off of this one. This one. I've already done the other ones before I made this video, just to get a little bit ahead. So just take this off and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, now it's time to put the candy cane stripes on the candy canes. And the more angled you make it, the bigger the stripe will be. So I don't know. The first one, I made all different kind of stripes. I don't think they'll ever be perfect. Just take your time. Once you get the hang of it, you'll be fine. So you do this to the entire candy cane, to all the poles. So just keep spinning it and wrapping it. Let's see if there's a... I usually sit down and do this on the couch. By the way, that's a tip. If you just sit on the couch and do it, it's much easier than trying to do it like this standing up, in my opinion. Pretty good, pretty good. But I'm telling you, it's easier to do it on the couch. So I'm gonna go sit on the couch and finish this off. Then I'll come back with the next step. All right, so now it's the assembly of the fence. So I laid it out, as you can see. This one here, the center, which is the shortest pole, is 2 feet from either end, because this is a 4-foot piece. So this is a 4-foot piece. This is at 2 feet. This one's 8 inches from the end. Then I went 16 inches to this one, 24 inches to that one, and then I did the same thing coming from that end. So from here to here is 8 inches, and then from here to here 16 inches, and then from here to here is the 24, is the 2 feet. Now I just put this one along the bottom to make sure that they're all even. All right, so this isn't an exact science, but then you put these center poles one foot from the bottom and then 1 foot from the top. So 12 inches. And then 12 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mark all of these 12 inches, 12 inches, and then I'll be right back. All right, so then you get you measure from the top two ends 1 foot down, 12 inches. And I already did that, and I put a little spot, a little marker right there, so I know where that is, and I put one on that end. So let's pre-drill some holes on these and get the bottom set first. All right, guys, as you can see, I'm losing daylight, but luckily I'm on the last step. So after you screw everything in, you get your handy dandy glue gun, which mine is not plugged in right now, as you can see. Watch. Not plugged in. It's not hot, but I'm going to show you real quick what you will be doing. Just put some glue right around here, and then you stick your ornament on. All right, so I'm gonna go inside the house, glue these on, and then we're gonna stake it in the ground with the 2 pieces of rebar that I told you that you would need. So let me go in here. It's already dark, pretty much. The moon is out. That's pretty dark. All right, so let me do this, and then I'll show you how to stick it in the front. All right, guys, so for the final step, I have my handy dandy flashlight. All you have to do is put the 2 pieces of rebar on either side of the fence. Oh, and by the way, I want to say thank you to the suggestion that we had to make the end of the fence post Mickey ears. So I went ahead and did it, thanks to you guys, because I made the Mickey ornaments, but I never even thought about making the fence post into the Mickey ears. So I did that. So I'm going to show you that. And oh, do you see that? Those are my play ball ornaments. So that will probably be another craft coming soon. All right, so let me show you guys this. I know you can't see it really well. There, I'm lighting it up for you guys. There's my Mickey ears. Sorry that it's so dark, but I'm going to show you guys real quick with the flashlight. I know you can't see my face. I'm going to take this fence off and show you the rebar I just put in to stick it in the ground. Right, so I know that you guys know that we're in Florida, so I'm able to get this rebar in the ground real easy. But hopefully with like a sledgehammer or something, if you have hard clay or whatever, you could get it in the ground too. So I'm going to show you this with the flashlight. So there you go. All right, since it's dark, I could show you guys this one too. I made this little tree out of a tomato cage, some garland from the Dollar Tree, and 1 strand of lights. And I'll make a craft about that too. I'll show you guys how to make that. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the peppermint stick fence. I'm sorry it took so long. I know it's been like a week or something, week and a half, and I'm sorry that it took so long, but I got to it. I finally got to finish it until Scott gets back, and that will hopefully be very, very soon. You never know when he's going to pop back into one of these videos. I kind of miss him because I'm so used to looking over at him, and I have no one to look at right now. I mean, he's in the house. He's not gone or anything, but I'm just saying in the videos, it's just easier. It's just more natural to look at him, to see his reaction to things too. All right, so I also have this little bracelet. Very simple, easy bracelet. I'm not going to make this into a craft channel, so nobody has to worry about that. It's going to go back to being road tripping with Scott and I and Sierra, but because of the situation, that's why it has become a /crafty channel. So he started me up a channel. It's called A Jolly Good Life. Yes, I believe that's the name of it. And I'm going to start posting these videos on road tripping and on A Jolly Good Life, and then soon I'll just make the crafts on that channel, and we're gonna keep this videos of the fort, Disney, and just road tripping. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna continue to be road tripping. I just was filling in some spaces with what I know how to do, and that's crafts, and hopefully some people enjoy it and get to make some of them. So I have this craft I'll be making. And I will also be making, if you could see it in the dark, I'll take a picture of it and insert it in this video. The big ball ornaments. You can make ornaments out of big play balls. There's a lot of other crafts too that I know will hopefully be enjoyable to you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope Scott will be back in the videos very soon. I must say that we went to the P.O. box today. It was either today or yesterday, and we haven't opened any of the letters, but thank you to everybody, and he also wants to thank everybody for all the letters and postcards that he has received. We just got them, I think it was today actually. We went to the P.O. box earlier this morning, and we want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We really do appreciate it. Thank God he is doing a lot better. He doesn't like the scar. He said it still feels kind of strange, but of course, after you get whacked in the head that hard, you're going to feel the scar probably for the rest of your life. He's lucky it wasn't worse. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry I rambled so much. And I'll see you next time, hopefully, with Scott. That would be awesome. All right. Bye.